Okay, fire signs. What energies should you expect to manifest 2023? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I went through some energies that the earth signs can expect. Of course, I advise you to have your natal charts read. I do offer natal chart analysis, natal chart reading, so you can know where your moon sign is, your 12 houses, your Mercury, your Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all the planetary bodies. You can know those frequencies, so that you can watch the respective readings. Okay. For example, if you're a fire sign, if you've got your moon in any fire placement, then I would advise you to watch the earth signs reading. Okay, also on top of the fire signs, and so on and so forth. If you go on my TikTok account, you will see under the readings where in which I put all the aspects that are associated to particular sun frequencies. Okay, I do not do my readings as other tarot readers or astrologers do readings, such as saying something like this: fire, sun, moon, rising, Venus, blah blah blah. For me, that does not make any logical sense. Fully understanding the placements and for each sun frequency. For example, a sun in Virgo equates to a moon in Leo. Okay, the energies of a sun in Virgo is not the same and cannot be mixed up with moon in Virgo. Those are completely two different energies. Okay, so I will not say Earth, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say that shit. Okay, I used to say that shit. I'm gonna just be honest. I used to say that shit when I did not understand. Okay, but now I do, and those who know better do better. So fire signs, sun in fire signs. Also, if you were born during a fire year, year of the rat, which equates to Aries, year of the dragon, which equates to Leo, or year of the monkey, which equates to Sagittarius frequency. If you got your moon in water signs, that equates to sun in fire. Okay, water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And of course, fire signs, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also want to watch the readings for your frequency year. So you need to also figure out what your Chinese astrological frequency is, which is where the year of the rat, year of the ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig come about. That's how they come about. Those are Chinese astrological frequencies, those animal frequencies. So I'm going to begin. Okay, so for everybody, 2023 is going to be a year of feeling and experiencing, because it is the fourth house. 2023 is ruled by the fourth house. Okay, coming out of this year, where in which that is ruled, that has been ruled by the third house. We're venturing into the fourth year of this 12-year cycle, which is ruled by the fourth house, and that is the moon. Okay, that is moon, dies lunae. Okay, so Mondays are going to be very, very primal, very important for 2023. I know a lot of people hate Mondays, but Mondays are going to be very important. 23. Okay, okay, also Wednesdays are going to be very important for 2023. Mondays and Wednesdays. the new numerology 4 will also be very important for 2023. Did I say 2024? 2023. If you have any questions in regards to anything, any of my services, message me on my TikTok. Message me on my TikTok. I have Instagram accounts, but I no longer use Instagram. It's been over a year since I've been on it, and I have no intentions of using it ever again. Facebook, the same. Okay. I do not allow commenting on my YouTube channel, not anymore. So any messages you have, message me on TikTok. And possibly the videos where in which I allow comments to be made under. Okay, I will allow you guys to be able to comment under some of the videos. Okay, so like I was saying, 2023 is a year that and before I continue, this is a live recording from TikTok. Okay, 2023. Okay, also numerology 7 and numerology, let me tell you, strong numbers for 2023 for everybody gonna be the cardinal numbers 1, 4, 7, and 10, specifically 4 and 7. And yeah, that's it, 4 and 7. Astrological frequencies and houses to pay attention to are Cancer frequency, Libra frequency, the home, relationships, and the public. Also secrets, also nighttime, also or emotions, how we feel. And during this 12-year cycle is a very intense, sensitive cycle because the 5th house is in Scorpio. And as we see, it's a cycle in which mental illnesses are taking the forefront and are being highlighted. And so we're going to delve to a very intimate aspect of that next year, because we're dealing with our emotions, the 4th house. So a lot of how we feel are going to be, you know, on the forefront next year. Karmic justice, judgment will also take center stage next year, 2023. Yeah. What does justice means to you? What is justice for you? Have you been an underdog or have you been a motherfucker? Okay. The just and the fair people are anticipating next year, but I'm telling you, if you are a fucked up motherfucker, you know, you should not anticipate 2023. I'm just saying. So moon in, okay, you're dealing with the fire signs. Specifically for you fire signs, your emotions, your desires, your belief systems are gonna be taken center stage. Your whatever you've been hiding, your secrets are gonna be put out into the public for the public to see and to scrutinize. I'm just saying. So what if you got any shit in your closet right now, people are gonna, you know, see what you have hidden. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with Sag. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and begin with Sagittarius. Also, those born during the year of the monkey, those would be the years, let me see. I can just run through shit. Oh. That will be years 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004. If you had a child born 2016 also. Something, or no, if this is a child born 2016, I should say. So, yes. Also, if you have a relative born, like I said, any of those years, including also 1920, 1908. So if there is some, inheritance that was hidden from you, from a grandparent, great-grandparent, that will be revealed the next year. Did I say 1932? Yeah, 1932 also. Or this could be a past life revelation. Okay. So, Sag, and anybody who's got a placement in the frequency of Sag, this could be if you're a Leo rising, excuse me, if you've got Saturn in Taurus, Jupiter in Aries, if you got Venus in Aquarius or Virgo, if you got Mercury in Libra or Capricorn, if you got Mars or your first house in Leo, if you got Moon in Scorpio, there is going to be a revelation in regards to some bad blood, jealousy, unforgiveness, covetousness. That's going to be revealed 2023. Whether those energies are stemming from you, coming from you, or somebody around you, somebody you've moved on from, somebody who cut you off, somebody who you excommunicated or you're still in communication with. Okay, the truth about that's going to come out. Also, if this is to do with some sexually transmitted disease, the truth is going to come out about that. If it's about sickness, not really could be sickness, the truth is going to come out about that. Okay. Some of you may get a diagnosis that you got prostate cancer. Okay. To be honest, I'm not getting all them energies that I got for the earth signs. Because the earth signs, they had a lot of energies because their situation was influenced by time, past, present, and the future. And I think if you got any aspect from the earth signs, string of frequencies, this is important for you to hear. I don't know why it did not come to my consciousness when I was doing their video, but the first house, Aries frequency, the year of the rat, is very important for the earth signs, specifically Taurus. But considering the deacons could be any earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But for you fire signs, your cardinal frequency to focus on is the fourth house, Cancer. The rabbit, conception also, procreation, creating, manifesting, a cycle also coming to a close and a completion, specifically for Leos. Transformation, okay, transformation in terms of housing, in terms of fertility, a form of transformation. Some of you may get pregnant. Some of you may give birth next year. Some of you may lose a baby or a pregnancy next year. Some of you may discover that you're some of you may discover, specifically for Sagittarius, that somebody you're related to or somebody you were married to is still harboring some form of resentment or anger towards you, or somebody is jealous of you. There may be inheritance too of a house. Somebody may inherit a house next year, or a car. Somebody may purchase a vehicle next year. Or you may start saving for a vehicle next year. You may decide that you want a vehicle after all, and you may start saving towards that, or your own home. Some of you will be put into situations where in which you will be able to save for your own home or a vehicle. Whether this is you acquiring some inheritance, or gaining some employment, where in which you will be able to save from that to, gain your independence of acquiring your own home, your own vehicle. There is going to be a transformation. In transformation, those are changes, still changes, but these changes are more intense and obvious. Okay, these are changes that begins from within the core. Our entire desires are changed, resulting in a transformation in our direction in life. Because, hey, we no longer want that, so we're going into a different direction, because we don't want to get that. We want something else, and therefore our directions got to change. Our walking patterns got to change. So a lot of you will, Sagittarius, y'all gonna feel transformed. I do see people passing in their sleep. If this is a Sagittarius, if you're a Sagittarius, if somebody you know is a Sagittarius and they are sick, they've been sick, they will most likely, if they're gonna pass next year, it will most likely be in their sleep. And I do see a Sagittarius passing in their sleep and it being a peaceful death. I do see it being a peaceful death, but remember what I said, this don't gotta be a sun in Sag. It could be somebody born during the year of the monkey. This could be somebody who's a moon in Scorpio. This could be somebody who, is a Venus in Virgo, or a Mars first house in Leo. Could be any of those other aspects that are attached to Sun in Sagittarius frequency. This could be somebody who got their North Node in Libra. And you know what I'm getting also? Somebody is going to pass. Somebody's going to be feeling a lot of pain next year. Somebody's going to be a Sagittarius or a moon in Scorpio. Somebody's going to, or this could be any of those aspects, like I said. Somebody's going to be, specifically I'm getting this for a moon in Scorpio. Somebody's going to be in immense pain. And their death is going to be their peace. It's like the universe is going to offer this person peace. This person could be feeling a lot of pain. Even now as I speak, they could be in a lot of pain. You know? Right now as I speak, and them dying is their peace. Being saved from the pain. You know? Maybe somebody's going to even take this person's life because they're tired of seeing them in so much pain. And it's too much for this person. It's too much for the person who's experiencing the pain, who's going to be experiencing the pain. And this could be a Pisces or somebody born during the year of the pig who's going to take this person's life. But of course, this could be somebody who's going to claim this person's life because of bitterness and unforgiveness. If somebody, I am getting this clear analogy in which somebody bewitched somebody to left another person and to marry to them. And it happened. The person left the person who they truly loved to marry the person who they did not love. But they were under a spell. And the spell ended, or it's going to end 2023. And this person who was bewitched is going to be so grieved and so angry once they wake up from that spell that there's going to be so much resentment in them that they're going to be led to murder a Pisces, or the person who's going to commit this murder is a Pisces or somebody born during the year of the pig. I also see somebody going into a deep sleep. Now, this could be coma, or they are in a deep sleep right now, but there's going to be a transformation when somebody wakes up. I do see strongly somebody is going to be really angry and bitter when they wake up. That's like hella confirmation. My phone is ringing. It's like somebody was in a sleep and they forgot that they were in love with somebody. That's the spell that did that shit. And they wake up and they realize that they love somebody. They realize they're really in love with somebody. They are deeply in love. Like they don't want to live without somebody. This person is like a one of a kind, a soulmate. They're kin spiritually. There's nobody else who gonna make them feel like that person. And that person gonna be really pissed and angry once they wake up from that spell. They could have already woken up. I feel like somebody, fire signs, I feel like A lot of you will be taking justice into your hands, your own hands. Some of you may even choose to do some shit that you might regret. And you know, let me just say this too. I see a lot of remorse. If somebody did put a spell on somebody and caused them to hurt somebody they really truthfully loved and cared about, the person who cast that spell upon that person is gonna be fucked. Is gonna get fucked. Now I'm talking about some real sorcery shit. The person who cast the spell is gonna be fucked. Because somebody's gonna desire justice here. Karma. Now somebody may murder somebody and go on the run. They may steal their money and go on the run. Murder, steal their monies and go on the run. That's a confirmation there. Boy, I don't want to say this, but it's what I am hearing the spirits utter to me. A lot of people gonna do a lot of crooked shit next year, specifically the fire signs. I feel like specifically the fire and the air signs, the masculine energies. Specifically the fire signs and the air signs are gonna be doing crooked motherfucking shit next year. It's like divine masculines are gonna start moving like masculines, but you see, when you first step into something, it's like a newborn vampire. They don't know how to control their energies, their powers, their abilities as yet. And they just go ham and crazy on every motherfucking body. That's how a lot of these divine masculines are going to be next year. Next year, the karmics are going to get fucked. If whoever the karmic is, whether it's divine masculines, relatives, a family member, their ex, you know, a coworker, their coworkers, colleagues, associates, friends, neighbors, whoever the divine masculines karmics are going to get fucked. The bitch who put the spell on divine masculine to, you know, destroy the connection between divine masculine and divine feminine, gonna get fucked. The bitch gonna get fucked for fucking with divine masculine and divine feminine. Whatever divine masculine did wrong to you, divine feminine, whatever that was done to the divine feminine, there's gonna be a recompense. And for a lot of this shit, the recompense is blood, death. Like people being put to fucking death. So, okay, we can say the murder rate is gonna go up in 2023. And some people may say, oh, don't speak that into being. But let me just tell you, the aspects are the aspects. They say what they are. Whether I say it or not, it's what's gonna fucking happen. But I'm saying it, and for us, knowing what's in the future is for us to prepare so that we're not taken aback. and collapse and have heart attacks. It's for us to prepare because we can't stop that shit. But we can prepare for that shit. So when it happens, you'd be like, oh, I guess this is a time. But it's not for us to stop shit. Let me tell you, prophecies, predictions, you may alter how they manifest, but they will manifest just the fucking same. I'm gonna move on to Aries, year of the rat. And if there are any more messages that may come to me, I will for Sagittarius, year of the monkey, then I will dispense them. But for now, I'm moving on to Aries, year of the rat. Okay. So feeling complacent, feeling lazy, but there's also that energy of I don't want to say a go-getter, but a thief, because if we think about rats, that's that Aries frequency. Rats, they're curmudgeon, they're tricky, they're thieves. But they're dishonest. They're curmudgeon. They are poisonous and toxic because their feces, their excretions, whether urine or feces, are poisonous to the human body. And the funny motherfucking thing, which I'm going to explain this about Aries people and those born during year of the rat. Specifically, I can say, not just for, there are 3 signs I can say that karma pays special attention to. And that's Aries. And that's because they're that moon in Pisces that deals with karma. A lot of people that, and also Capricorn. Anything that got to do with ending and even beginnings are specifically watched and focused by karma. So we got Aries, we got Cancer, we got Libra, we got Capricorn, and we got Pisces. Those are 5 frequencies. And Scorpio. So I'm going to say all the water signs. That's why they're so emotional. All the water signs. Capricorn of the earth signs. Aries of the fire signs. Yeah, I think, is that it? Oh yeah, and Libra of the earth signs. So one in the other frequencies, except for the water signs, there is a special connection and observation between them and karma. Aries, I see a lot of Aries. I see a lot of black people also going to prison, facing karma. And, you know, as I said this, I'm going to touch back on Sagittarius, year of the monkey. I see also, all right, let me not say that. Forget that. I see a lot of people also traveling for sex next year. Acquiring mistresses in other countries. And if that was not the intention, a lot of people, when they do travel next year, they will be unfaithful to their spouses, if they're, or their, you know, partners, if they're in relationships or they're married. I too see it's not such a good time to travel. Because I do see a lot of people who may travel. I do see people who may travel to foreign countries, may not return home alive. I do see that also. Maybe people who have already traveled to foreign countries or in foreign countries now. And don't mean everybody who is in a foreign country now gonna die, but specifically if they have an aspect in the Sag frequency, or they were born during the year of the monkey, yeah. It's not a good time for, you know, those folks to travel overseas or to be in foreign countries. It's not a good year to be a foreigner. Okay? 2023 is not a good year to be a foreigner. I see a lot of black people, specifically black males, young black males, not necessarily young, but emphasis on the young black males going to prison. Though, I really don't want to say that, but sometimes I really don't like doing this shit, because some of the messages I just really don't like. A lot of black males going missing, dying, not being found, their bodies not being found. Specifically, if these males got Venus in Capricorn or Venus in Gemini, these could also be black females. Or if they've got Mercury in Taurus, Mercury in Aquarius, North Node in Aquarius, Sag rising. Saturn in Virgo. There is a lesson too. Next year, I do advise those with these aspects to not be too helpful. Because you are prone to helping the wrong person 2023. I'm just seeing that. I do see though, for some of you guys, Sun in Aries and other aspects attached to Sun in Aries, leaving a home. Leaving a home. This could be, you know, the home you grew up in or spent most of your childhood in. And I see, you know, you guys changing homes. I see you know, relocation because of inheritance, inheriting a home or your own home. We got Jupiter in Leo also. Oh, frequency will Jupiter begin. Oh, new beginnings. Excuse me, the shade. Excited new beginnings for some of you guys, especially if you have Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter will be mostly in Aries next year. Let me check again. Oh no, it was in Aries this year and retrograded into Pisces. It is now direct, and it will enter back into Aries. Oh, it's already in Aries. Just today is December 21. Okay, that was yesterday that it entered back. No, today is the 22nd. Oh, this is 21st. Okay, so yesterday it entered back into Aries. Okay. So, okay, so Jupiter enters. Okay, Jupiter gonna be in Aries until next May. Okay, and something's gonna manifest because that's gonna be Taurus season when Jupiter enters Taurus. Yeah, and there is gonna be a change to your savings, your possessions. You know, there's going to be an increment, an increase in, okay? An increase in what you possess. Okay, so there's going to be an increment, okay? And so, you know, pretty much for Aries, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a karmic year. I don't, with those negative energies, underlying negative energies, those were not to make you scared. It's just for some people. Surely not everybody under this frequency is going to experience the same shit. Some of you, depends on the aspect that you also have here. Okay, because it's like specifically the going ghost, turning up dead message is specifically, like I said, for those who have moon in water signs, especially if it's moon in Scorpio or Pisces. But looking at somebody who got Jupiter in Leo, which is attached to that Sun in Aries frequency, I can say that person will have a beautiful 2023. Okay? Some Aquarius North nodes. Okay? Because your North node in Aquarius, that's got to do with science, technology, astrology, acting, humanitarianism, being an environmentalist. That word, environmentalist, yeah. Okay. But with these aspects, it's not saying everybody who's a North Node in Aquarius is gonna be famous. And yeah, you could be famous, but famous for what? Is it being famous for being, you know, a gifted person, a good person, or just being a fucked up motherfucker? Okay. And then again, not everybody gets to walk their North Node because knowledge is power. And, a lot of people die without knowing what they were capable of doing and achieving. Okay? So karma is going to be felt, okay? For the fire signs, karma is going to be seen and directed and experienced by the earth signs. It's a whole different kettle of fish, feeling and seeing, feeling and experiencing. Because this feeling is a form of experience, but experience is a whole nother level, because the experiencing is, coming with it is a level of understanding. The experiencing of something comes with a level of understanding, whether it's a good understanding or a bad understanding or a dull understanding. Okay, so karma is going to be felt. Some Aries are going to head to prison, and this can be financial prison. This could be for stealing money, for hiding money, hiding someone's inheritance. Okay, trying to steal someone's home, trying to hide that a person has inherited a home. This could be going into financial prison because somebody been very selfish, okay, and toxic. This could have been also somebody was working doing moon magic to hide somebody. I said this during the earth signs reading. If somebody was doing moon magic, if you have an aspect in Sun in Aries, and somebody was hiding you from being discovered, you're gonna get your karma, and you're gonna receive comfort and peace. Okay, so also for some people with this aspect, there's gonna be a level of peace experience, because I can literally say that I already feel this energy of peace, because I do have an aspect here. Okay, and I can tell that 2023 is gonna be a peaceful year for me, because usually how I am is a specific aspect that I have, and this aspect allows me to feel shifts and changes in frequencies way before they happen. And I usually say to people that however the next year is going to be, like, you're going to feel the energies the year before, the latter part of the year before. But I'm going to tell you, I think that's the gift. That's one of the gifts that I have. And so I don't think everybody knows this. And as a matter of fact, it's not usually just the latter part. It's like from the middle of the previous year, I can feel and sense what's coming in the following year. And I've been feeling so peaceful and calm and sanguine. I just feel so, I really don't care what's going on around me. I'm happy. That's how I feel. And I know that 2023 is going to be wonderful and peaceful for me and my loved ones, because that's how I feel. That's what I sense. So whatever that's going to be felt by a sun in Aries or anyone who got an aspect there is pretty much karmic. However you feel next year is karmically meant to manifest. So we're moving on to now Sun in Leo, year of the dragon. Okay, moon in Cancer. So all right, I see some of you moving back home or moving to live moving to live with your mother. Now, whether this is a child, if you're listening for a Leo child, maybe you don't got your own home now, but you're going to get your own home 2023, because this child or these children are going to live with you. Okay, they're going to move out and live with you. Okay, so I see changes in the home, and this is justice. Okay, feeling comfortable. I also see that. Feeling loved. Okay, feeling loved. A lot of emotions, emotional feelings. This could be happy feelings. You got to also look to where your Jupiter is. Look to where your Jupiter is. Yeah, look at your Jupiter placement. That will mean a lot. And if you're a Black person, you want to focus also on the Aries and the Leo predictions. Okay? Even if you don't got an aspect there, the energies may affect you just the same, because those are the melanated ones frequencies, Aries and Leo. So an emotional time, beautiful emotions, could also be negative emotions. It depends on the justice that you ought to receive. Okay, it depends. Whatever is considered home to you now, you will be moving away from that. Okay, some of you may get a divorce and move out from your husband or your wife and move back and go to live with your mom. Okay, a feminine energy there. This could be you getting divorced, your divorce getting finalized by the end of this year or next year, and you moving in with a new lover, or get married off of a whim and moving with that person. I see some of these Leos visiting grave sites, final resting places. This could be your mother's grave. Okay, could be a grandmother's grave, a relative's grave who, you know, is older than you, or a relative of your mother's grave. A lot of traveling by sea, cruise ships and so on, yachts and so on. Some of you may be in a don't give a F kind of frequency. Fire signs, very nonchalant. I don't want to say detached, but somewhat detached, because it is a year of the Four Swords. So somewhat detached, nonchalant, don't care, don't want to know kind of frequency. You don't know, but you don't want to know kind of frequency. Okay, the earth signs will be don't want to know, but they know. You fire signs are going to be in that don't know, don't want to know kind of frequency. So there's like an opposite right there. Okay, well, we know, of course, that the feminine energies are very intuitive. So definitely they will know. Earth signs will know, specifically the earth signs, very analytical, very logical and focused, so they will know. regardless of whether or not they want to know. And a lot of things gonna be revealed to earth signs. Truth about the past, what really happened, what really went down with, such and such person or such and such people, what they were really going on with. Because let me tell you something. You will try to dig and dig and dig and dig for the truth, but the truth will never come out until it is supposed to come out. There is a set time for everything. Above and under the sun, however you want to say that. And a lot of times, it's when you want to know shit that you cannot know shit and don't get to know shit. And when you don't care to know, that's when you get to know. And next year for the earth sign is going to be, don't want to know, but damn. The universe is just going to lay it out before the earth signs. It's like a glitch. Like I felt a glitch in myself a while ago. Like a glitch. Shit, information just seeping through. Don't want to know, but still gonna know. Still gonna be able to connect the dots. It's just gonna automatically, subconsciously happen because it's what earth signs do. We subconsciously dissect and process information. And next year is gonna be the time where in which information will just present themselves to us. Even though we won't want to fucking know. Okay? For y'all fire signs, you won't know and you won't care to know. Because some of you are going to be in a state of peace that it really doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. Let me go back over that shit. For earth signs, whatever they didn't know, they will know. Because I feel like I said something that was my spirit understood, but then I just realized what the fuck I said, and it sounded very contradictory and weird. Earth signs, it's not what you don't know, it's what you did not know. And do not know right now. It's what they did not know and do not know right now. That's going to be dealt with. But they're going to figure out. They're going to know. Fire signs, the frequencies that y'all going to be in is you don't know and you don't want to know. Earth signs, they didn't know, but they will know. Whatever they did not know, they will know. Now, logically, matrix-wise, that makes more sense to you guys, right? Yeah. But of course I understood how I said it before. You don't know, but you will know, earth signs. Fire signs, you don't know and you don't want to fucking know. Beautiful. I'm going to see what comes out for the air signs and water signs. I feel like for the water signs, it's like you don't know what you don't know. But I feel like the water signs will no longer be in darkness. Like whatever they don't already know, they just don't know. But there will be no more deception, no more, lies. No more hidden shit. Because whatever they know, whatever they don't know, that's just going to be all that they don't know. There's no more fooling of the water signs. Okay? The air signs, I feel like I know what energies the air sign is going to be in. I feel like, too, some of the air signs could have been, a bit shady and all of this shit. After all, the completion has, to do with them. It's like they're closing off a cycle. And this is not the full cycle, but it's a mid-cycle, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, Earth signs reading. If anything else comes up, I will dispense the downloads to you guys in additional videos. I feel like too, some fire signs are gonna stop smoking, quit smoking. And this could be because of sickness. If this is somebody who's so addicted to smoking, and if they don't stop, I see them dying from smoking. I hear some of them dying irregardless. Loving to sleep, you know, I'm not gonna say a lot of sleeping, but a love for, you know, resting and sleeping. I mean, you know, it's in your fourth house. It's not your fifth house. It's not what you're passionate about that's gonna take center stage. It's your fourth house. So a lot of you fire signs won't be so restless and all over the fucking place. It will be more nonchalant, you know, resting. You're not gonna be all over the place helping people, doing this for that. And I feel like you should take that 4 cups approach and rest, because if you don't, some of you may die from overexertion. I do literally see that. If you don't fucking learn to rest. Some of y'all need to just fucking stop working so much. Do not be in that energy of doing the most. Okay? Do not. And do not be in the energy you were in this year being shady as fuck. Be more loving and caring, but at the same time detached from being loving and caring, if that makes any sense to you. Be empathetic, but do not, I'm gonna repeat, do not take on other people's burdens and stress. Yeah. 2024 may be a better year for some of you fire signs or people with fire sign placements to be up and about, but not next year. Next year, y'all need a rest. Sleep and heal. Next year, sleeping is going to be good for a lot of people. Now that I think about it. You see, when you move with the frequencies, when you move according to the dominant frequencies, you cannot lose. You literally cannot lose. I'm going to say sleep, fire signs. Sleep. Let your fire be quelled a little bit. Let your fire out a bit. and just rest your fire. So that 2024 you can come back bigger and brighter. Some people think they gotta shine all the fucking time. That's not how things goes. That's not life. There is a time and a season for every fucking thing. There's a time to rest, a time to work, a time to play, a time to fight, a time to eat, a time to cook, a time to order takeout. There is a time for everything. And I'm saying for fire signs, you need a rest 2023. You need a rest. You may feel like you want to be seen or need to be seen by the public. Stop being such a motherfucking fire sign and just rest. Sometimes you gotta let people wonder what the fuck you're up to and what's going on with you. We all take our turns in the public, as well as we all take our turns in the shadows. Next year is the time for you to be in the shadows. So I'm gonna leave it there. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching.